buffering. And I did it again. All right, hey guys. I do that every time. Gosh darn it. Hi, hello, happy Thursday. Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome to Thursday Live. You guys, hey. Hello. I'm so glad you guys are here. Yes, it's been another week. It's been a good week though, so that's good, right? Hey guys, Mallory, Lisa, Ada, Brandy, Caitlin. Hey Caitlin. Lisa, Janelle. Hey, how's everybody's week going? How's everybody's Thursday going? Yes. Is everybody in a crafty mood today? I know yesterday was kind of like I was so not in a crafty mood yesterday because Tuesday was day in the life and all of that. And then Wednesday came and I was like, I feel like doing nothing. So that's pretty much what I did. Today's been better though. Today's been a better day, a little bit more productive. Hey, you guys. Hey, Kathy and Kelly, Avital, Renee, Lisa. What's this? Weather has been amazing. Yes, it has been amazing. Spring break. Mallory, are you on spring break right now? So are you back next week or do you have spring break next week? Yes. Yes, it was a beautiful day today, you guys. It was gorgeous outside. Actually, the last couple of days have been super nice and warm. We're going to get a little bit chillier here for a few weeks, like 40s, but still that's really not that bad and sunny, and so it's good. I'll take it. I'm kind of cold down here. It's why I have my big old sweater on because I got chilly. But today, let's talk about today. So today I'm going to be working on 5 more story projects. I do have them all kind of like ready to go, you know, so we're going to just get you guys turned around and work on those. Today I am primarily, this is bothering me here. Okay. I'm primarily working with Future Craft products today. So I've got a couple projects that I'm using the Celebrate Today kit, which I believe came out in November or December. One of those, you know, it would have been December because November I think was something else. So I'm pretty sure that was the December kit. And then I've got a project that I'm using honestly, I don't remember what that one was called. I'll think of it when we're working with it, but something that was more like chores. What was it called? Embrace the Mess, maybe. And then I've got a birthday spread and like lots of fun stuff to do. So just stuff that we're going to get told out of the story bucket and into some pages. So yes. Oh, it's almost done, Mallory. Boo. I mean, awesome that it was spring break, and boo to it being almost done. That's yes. Yes. All right, you guys. Oh, hi, Corey. I'm so glad you're here. Newbie here. Welcome. Welcome to Thursday Live. I love this. Yes. Awesome, you guys. Awesome. All right, so I am going to flip you guys around. We're going to get started here. This is probably going to take not the full time again, maybe like an hour and a half like it did last time because, you know, most of the hard part's already done, which is the planning and the printing and the writing. This is just the fun part where we get to put everything together. So let me get you flipped and then we'll get started. All right. Let's make sure we're even. I think we're good. I'm going to prop myself up here just to double check you. Oh, I could probably also just look at my screen there and that would tell me. All right. Hey, Melly. Welcome. Hope you're having a good night. All right, you guys. We're good to go. So let's just jump in and get started here. Yay. Oh, what is this? You mentioned a beer box. I got my boyfriend a beer drop. Yes, I wrote down all of those last week and I have them over on my desk to look up. I haven't really had a chance to yet, but I'm totally going to do that. Okay, so let's get started with the easiest one that's literally going to take me no time at all. So this one is the Future Craft kit. I believe this was called Embrace the Mess. It had a bunch of cards that were very much like chores and all of that kind of related. And you guys are going to laugh at me that this is even a project because I'm literally just going to staple something on and that's going to be done. But this is a 30-day challenge, which kind of lines up perfectly with the March like 31-day thing. However, I wrote on here March 1st to March 30th, and I haven't done this at all. But what I wanted to do for like a healthy habit is to drink 1 glass of water for every 1 cup of coffee. So I'm going to start that tomorrow. And maybe I should carry this around with me so I remember to do it. And I'll just do it for 30 days, like whatever. Because if you don't know, I'm an avid coffee drinker, avid. And I just drink coffee. Like, that's it. You know, sometimes tea. I also really like tea, like iced tea especially, yes. But I drink a lot of coffee and definitely not enough water. So, this, I've got this Made the Effort card. And then I have the 30-day challenge card, which I'm just going to use. I don't know what I'll put in here yet. Maybe like a puffy heart sticker or something that I'll use to mark those off. I'll bring this around with me in my house basket. That's what I'll do. And then this right here, which you know what I'm going to do? Actually, I was going to staple this. I'm not going to staple it. I'm going to use my Xyron sticker maker. That's what I'm going to do. So like 10 cups, right? Yes, I really need to drink better water, you guys. Not better water. I have very good water here at home. I need to drink more water. Let me grab my sticker maker thingamajigger. All right, this is my toolbox. So let's get my thing out of the toolbox. All right, so here is my sticker thing. Oh, this is, you know how you guys always ask me what the cloth is that I use to clean my stamps? This is what it comes in. So it's like this giant cloth that's in here. There's a ton of it. I actually should probably cut a new piece of it pretty soon here. But let's put that back and then we'll get this done. So this thing, if you've never seen one before, is a Xyron sticker maker. And basically all you do is feed stuff down into it and it adds adhesive to the back side. So you want to make sure that the part you want adhesive on is on the bottom. And then you stick it in here and you can kind of pull out the pieces there. Let me stick this one maybe like right there. Yes. So then you can pull this out, rip it off, and then press it down to seal it. And the reason I'm doing this is because these pieces are vellum. So if I add roller adhesive to it, you're going to be able to see the adhesive through to the other side. But because this evenly distributes the sticker portion, or the adhesive portion onto these, you don't see it anymore. So that is what we're going to do here. So this one is just like a water jug. So let's grab that off of here and stick it on this. And then this one says starting a new habit, and we're just going to add that right underneath. And I think that'll be good. So that's kind of like my title card. Cool. And literally that's it. There we go. Project 1. Yay, done. Which, you know, hey, that goes to show you that you don't have to make spreads super complicated. You can literally put 2 embellishments on it and call it done. Because that's totally what I just did. But so this, okay, these I'm going to put in a book. This I'm going to put in my house basket. And I need to put that in there with some puffy stickers, and then that will be my tracker. Awesome. Hey, Etienne, welcome. I hope you're having a good Thursday night. All right. Ow, I totally just nailed my head on the desk. Okay, so we're sticking the card in there, and I'm going to put in one of my sheets of stickers. I'm just grabbing this out right now because if I don't, I will forget and then I won't do it. So let's just use it with this one because I can fit in the medium size or the small size. So that will work. And then that will also help me use up a bunch of these little stickers that are not sold in the shop anymore. So there's that. So that's going to go in a basket somewhere else. All right, project number 2. So of you guys who are here, who all participated in Day in the Life on Tuesday? And if you did, tell me how many years or how many times you've done it. And if it was your first time, what were your thoughts on it? Like, how did it go? Is it something that you enjoyed? Is it something you would do again? I am curious to know. Okay, so, right. This is going to be a single 3x8. So it's just going to be one side of a 3x8. I'm going to put it into 2 separate pockets. This was the Celebrate Today Future Craft kit here, and I'm just going to add on some of these ephemera pieces and whatnot. The theme of this spread is all about teaching or hosting the December daily prep party this past Christmas. So I wrote down, like my journaling says, never in a million years would I have thought I would be leading the December daily prep party for Allie Edwards this year. It was a huge honor to be trusted with putting on such a big event for the scrapbook community. My friend Tashi and I co-hosted, and it was a great time. So I wanted to make sure to document that because that was such a big, it was such a crazy big honor to be asked to do that. So I am glad that I had products that encouraged me to tell that story. So I'm adding this Celebrate Every Tiny Victory right there. So these are going to be like this. This one says, "This is worth celebrating," which I'm just going to add some stuff to. We're going to stick it on the photo right down here somewhere. It's probably fine right there. And then this is going to be an actual tag. I'm actually going to cut this out and make it into a tag that can slip down behind the second or the top photo. Let me see what you guys are saying about Day in the Life. Second time. So participated for the first time is awesome. Love to do that again. It's such a good project. Second time went well. First time better than you thought. Yes. Sorry, I'm pausing so I can read to you guys what you're saying. Wow, every year since she started it, Jennifer. That's awesome. Yeah, so I did Day in the Life last year, and I really debated not doing it this year. And then Allie released her product, and sometimes that's the problem for me. She releases it and I love it, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna do it again. So I bought the product, and I'm really glad I did. I saw somebody ask, for people who do Day in the Life and Week in the Life, what is the difference? And I think for me, Day in the Life is a little less intense. I still take photos all day, but I don't necessarily go into it with a plan. I don't have specific photos I want to take. I just, as the day progresses, I just take pictures of the things that we're doing and the things that matter, I suppose, during the day. And then I share all of my photos and my words. I actually type up my paragraph of words and put it with my picture in my Instagram stories. So I did that because Instagram stories get archived. So I can go back, not everybody can go back and view your stories, but you personally can go back and view the archive of your own stories. So then I'll go back and pull from those my photos and my words, so I know which photos were important and what I had to say about it. The only thing is I took a lot more photos than I need. I only need 9, I think, and I definitely did way more than 9. So I will have to go through and figure out which ones were maybe the most what am I going to say, the most representative of our day, and choose those. Or the other lens that I will use to help me decide which ones I want will be what things will massively change in the future. So, you know, like if I think I have something in there about Izzy doing her math and it being like her 100th math lesson. And I will probably include that because this is going to be, hopefully, the one and only year that she'll be homeschooled. So that is definitely going to change. And by the time we do the day in the life in the fall, she will be in public school at that time. So, you know, it's not going to be the same from this day in the life to next day in the life. So I will probably include that. And that's how I will choose what I'm going to put in there. But it's also really fun having a ton of memories recorded in that way because, like I said, it's archived. So I can always go back and look at that if and when I want to. Whereas week in the life, I go a lot more detailed and I'm a lot more planned about it. You know, like I care a lot more about what stories I'm getting in there. Some things are the same story year to year and other things change, I suppose, you know? All right, so this one, that's it. This one's done too. So what this is gonna be is this is gonna go into a divided 3x8 pocket. I just realized my lights are on. Hold on, I'm gonna go turn those off because I forget that causes such a bad glare. Okay, so this one's going to go into a divided 3x8 pocket, and then this little tag will just slip in between this one or this card and whatever photo or card is on the opposite side for a different story. So it's just going to like poke out, you can pull it out, and then, you know, this is this. So for this one, I said, yay, high five. I said, leading up to the event, I was so nervous at how the community would like the party. I was glad that we got so many raving reviews afterward. I cannot even tell you guys how nervous and like terrified both Tashi and I were when Allie announced that we were going to be hosting the December Daily Prep Party, because people love Allie. And so to know that we were doing it and not her, we were like, oh gosh, you know, this could go really bad. Like they could be really upset by this. And so like, I remember she's like, hey, I'm going to announce it in like 20 minutes. And we were like, oh my God, like totally having panic attacks. And then she announced it and it was totally fine. And it went really well. So it's just fun to have that kind of stuff recorded so that later in life, I can look back at that and be like, oh yeah, remember that year? That was crazy. So crazy. Okay, so we're going to just keep moving on. Hey, Lauralee, to see if anybody else has come in so far. Hybrid self-paced class, and is it helpful? So Kathy, I have not personally taken Allie's hybrid class. However, I know that it gets raving reviews. Like I know people love that class and find it super helpful. If I were just starting out and I didn't know anything about hybrid stuff, I would have taken that class for sure. Just because it, you know, people really love it. So this one, this story right here, is all about meal prepping. So what I have, and you know what, this is actually perfect. So you can see that this is going to be another 3x8 with the 2x2 page next to it. So what I will do is this will go on the back side of this one in my book. So it'll be like this, and then you'll turn it over and it'll be this one on the back, which is cool. It's nice to have that like already figured out. Okay, so what we're doing here, this one says create healthy habits, not restrictions. This was a spread that I planned back when I was crushing the habit story kit, but I never actually made it. So I printed off all the photos. I had like my journaling already done and printed, and then I just never actually made it. So what we're going to do, the first part of this is going to be simple. This card I'm doing nothing to. This one I'm just going to add a chipboard piece at the top of it to act as like a title, which I got to decide, do I want to put anything behind you? And then we'll go from there. Right, so it's going to be like that and that. This is going to go up at the top in here. And then I need to do something I need to do something like pattern wise across. So I might pull out my pattern papers because I did not figure that out ahead of time, and see if there are any I like for this. Yes. Hi, Pam. Good evening on this lovely Thursday night. Okay. This I also need to trim. So I have this rope piece that frayed and now it's just forever long. Ah, come on. Okay, let's clip this off while we're at it. I don't need you to be a mile long. Okay, and let's figure out what we want to do here. So we could go with this like super colorful one. This is one of my favorite pattern papers of all time. So we could go really colorful. I kind of like that. We could also, this is kind of nice too. It pulls the yellow. Let's see what we got. Let's throw it on there and see what happens. I prefer this one. And then we could also go with a really bright yellow. Definitely not there, and definitely not there. So that's a no. And what else do I have in here? That one's kind of fun. Maybe. I've got some pink. I got some teal. I originally had these because I never use these. Maybe this I can use on here. How do you work? How do you... Colorful, but use the yellow side. Wait, what? Yellow side, what are you talking about? This one? Use the yellow side. Etienne, what are you saying? Wait. Yellow side. Where's your 12 by 12? Oh, these are from Hobby Lobby. Like the right side, not the left side. Oh, you mean like this? Yes. I see what you're saying. I was so confused. What? What are you talking about? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the 12 by 12 things, these are from Hobby Lobby. And there you can get, I think they're a pack of 10 of them. And you get them for, I want to say they're like, when they're 30% off or 50% off, because you can get them 50% off. And I think at that point, they're like $6 or $7 for 10 of them. So it's a great deal. I did also get some from scrapbook.com, and I really like those too, but right now they're all sold out. They're all sold out of everything I want from scrapbook.com. They are really doing it. By which I mean they're really killing me here. Oh, I kind of like that too. Okay. All right, so here's my thought. All right, let's debate this for a second. Let's debate this for a second. The thing is that this paper here, although that will fade into the background. That will still fade into the background. I like these. Although I could probably still get away with this. So I could do this at the top. I could throw this on here as my title because it still pops off of there. Pretty cool. And then this, I'm thinking, let's just do this and find out what happens. Why not? So I have these like sticker strips that I got from who knows where. And I have them, or I wanted to like use it or lose it type of a deal. I just want to see if I can create my own stripe pattern because that seems kind of fun. Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it, Etienne. Yes, to nice days and cocktails outside. Yes. I love that. Yes. Okay. Nope, I totally got it now. I understand the triangles. We got this. All right, so we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to throw these all at the top to make my own like stripe pattern because I don't want to keep these forever. I actually just donated like another set of them. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 sets of them because I'm like, I'm just not. I've had these for years and I never use them. So if I don't like it, I'll just take them right back off and we will just throw them away because I'm not going to keep them anymore. All right. So we'll start there. I think I'm going crooked. I should probably I probably should have drawn on here first. Wonder if I can just like lightly remove you. Nope, can't lightly remove you. You are the worst. Okay. So back at it we go. All right. And my thought is that I'm just kind of creating a pattern to put these on top of for my chipboard piece. I'm not sure if I'm crazy about it yet. We'll see. Right? Because then that could go on top. I actually kind of like that. That could be fun. All right, let's just keep going and see what happens. She's extra needy. Oh, man. Caleb, is your wife excited to go back to you in person, or is she nervous about it? How's she feeling about being back in person again? Probably snow again tomorrow, right? Yeah. I know, it's probably going to snow. I'm loving the nicer weather. It just is, it's so refreshing. So refreshing. Okay, so we are in business. Now let's see how we like this, or if this was not cool. I think it'll be cool enough that I'm not going to change it. And then these pieces, like, I don't even know what to do with you, so goodbye. You've served your purpose. Okay, so we gave ourselves a pattern. She cries every day when she comes home. Oh no. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be so hard. So she's, yeah. So, did you say when they start next week? Is that what you're saying? I can't even imagine, like, yeah. Just the younger kids. Oh, that's so hard. Okay. I think that's cool enough. Yeah? Keeping it. We're done with that. Okay, so there's that and that. Is it still okay with this, or should I now flip this again so that we have more of those blues in there to tie it all in? So it's like, whoops. Nah. Whatever. We'll just keep it. All right, so let me cut this into some 2x2s here. Oh boy. They start on Monday. Okay. Not as much distancing. That's crazy. Wow. I mean, it's kind of a good thing for people, you know, for schools to be going back and work to be kind of returning. It's hard. I mean, it's going to be such a hard adjustment on all levels, this like return to normalcy. Like, you know, we're all so used to life as it is, this weird life that we are now a part of. And I just imagine that it is going to be difficult to even know like what is life. Okay, so this is going to go outside of the pocket, and so is that. This I don't have. Oh, I do have a little bit. Okay, good. I have one last itty bitty sliver of red line tape that was meant to be. You were meant to go on this rubber piece. Yeah. spray bottle gun. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, you have to do what you have to do, right? But yeah, it's what a weird world. Gosh, like it's just not getting any less weird, is it? Wow. Okay, so I am going to put these to the side here. And then I can cut these into pieces. This is just going to go in plain. I wonder if I should have just used this down here too to tie it all in. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. I almost would prefer it to just match. Okay, I'm doing that. Screw it. I don't like this. It was a good try. It was a good attempt to use this stuff that I don't ever use, but I don't like it. So away it goes. It's just getting it off of here without ripping everything. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. I also prefer the pleather stuff too. I like it better too. That and the felt. I like the felt too. Cause yeah, it's, you know, I like the texture of the rubber, but I know that it can cause problems. Ooh, am I gonna be able to save the sticky part? Amazing. Usually if I take these off, then that all comes off too. Yes. Okay. The stars have aligned and the stick remains. Yep, I don't like that. So bye-bye. And let's put some of this on there instead. Tie it all together. Okay. We're just gonna... that was awesome. Okay. Get out of here. I guess we'll just go like this then and put it all in here. Plus, that helps me use up this last little piece that I probably would have just garbaged. So, I guess a win all around. All right. All right, so that is better. I like that better. And that can go. And this can go here. So the story that I told for this, that I started telling and then I stopped telling, this is all about meal prepping, which I actually don't really do right now because Aaron took over all the cooking stuff, which is awesome. It's so awesome. So awesome. I tell him it every day. Like, you're the best. You are the best husband. But what I used to do is I used to once a week, or sometimes, I mean, it depended how much time I wanted to spend prepping meals. Once a week, every other week, sometimes once a month, I would prep meals for, you know, either a week or 2 weeks or a month. And one of the sessions that I did of meal prepping, I took pictures of all of the stuff. So I have a picture for 3 different meals. So I've got, this one is our chicken and rice soup. This one is a butternut squash, no, it was a chicken curry. Good thing it says on the recipe there. So yeah, this one was chicken curry, and then the last one was our favorite Tex-Mex burgers. And so I took a picture of the ingredients before I did anything with them. Then I took a picture of the prepped freezer bit, and then I took a picture of the cooked meal. So when I prepped meals like this, I didn't, like, most of the things were not cooked and then frozen. They were just like prepared and frozen, and then when you're ready to cook them, you throw them in a crock pot and the crock pot cooks it. Or like the Tex-Mex burgers, you'd pull them out, let them defrost, and then you cook the burgers and then cook the gravy and all that stuff. So it just was a way to speed up the cooking process. I'm gonna grab my page protectors because I probably should have brought those over here. So I used to do that to make meals, to make cooking easier and save me some time. me grab these. And it was great. I mean, it was a really great process to go through. This is my page protector organization. So here's a little sneaky peek of all of that. So in this box, this is a 12 by 12 box from Hobby Lobby that I got a while ago. And I have all of my 6 by 8 page protectors in these envelopes. So these are all my 6 by 8. And then this is all of my 3 by 8. And this is all of my 4 by 4. And then inside of them, I have them labeled for like the ones I need. So I believe I need this one back here. So then I have like dividers that say like, okay, like this one says 2 by 2 times 12. So this is my 2 by 2 section. So there's that I need. And I might as well get a 3 by 8 one out as well. So it works really nice. It makes things easy to find. And I like it. So like in here, I've got 3 by 8 times 1, 2 by 3 times 1. Nope. 3 by 4 times 2. There we go. So quick, easy, page protector. And then it's just in a pretty box in my storage closet. Okay, we'll put that down and put this stuff in. Okay, so let's get you in here. All right, so I'm going to start by adding that previous one in here on this side. Get in there. Okay, and then this one goes down at the bottom. This goes on the back side. And this one goes at the top. And then the tag goes in between. All right, so that gives me that. Yay. It looks fine on the back there too. Okay, whoops. All right, and then we'll do the 2 by 2s. So the ones I use to store my page protectors in are from Allie Edwards, but they are her slightly bigger ones. So some of them came from some older, like the One Little Word kit had a larger envelope. I believe the Week in the Life had a larger envelope. Sometimes she puts those on sale where you can buy them in that larger format, which is nice because, you know, these are too tall. Darn it. Do I care? I do care about this. I do care. Darn me caring. Plus I put them in there in the wrong order anyways. Anyway, that's where I got them from. So they are from there. But if you don't have those, also this, I believe, well, maybe not Studio Calico. Like I feel like there's a larger envelope too. Okay, so all of them at the top a little bit. So yeah, if you have a bunch of those older, like really big envelopes, that's what I use them for. I think Day in the Life had one too, maybe. And yeah, you just keep an eye out on her website for when she puts those on sale, like separately. Maybe in some of like the Stories Revisited type sales, those things. That's where I always look for them. Okay. How can you tell if they're the larger ones? Usually, let me pull them out and see if I can tell. Yes, so her normal ones, okay, her normal ones that you get like the story kits in have the polka dots. So they're polka dots, and they are roughly, they're like 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. So 5.5 by 8.5. The larger ones all have a different pattern because they were from different kits. So like this one is a white star. This one is a yellow stripe. This was last year's Day in the Life, I think. Day in the Life. This one has like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That would have been a Week in the Life. This one also says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but in white, which also would have been Week in the Life. So these ones are 7.5 inches wide by about 10 inches tall. So 7.5 by 10, which is good because that fits a 6 by 8. Yeah, I don't know if she has any of these in stock right now. But yeah, that's where I got mine from. We're just from my kits, and I happen to have 4. If I had less than 4, if I only had 3, I would have smushed in more, I guess, into them. And when she has them on sale, she will put, like, in the description, there'll be dimensions of how big they are. I almost wonder if the star one was from December, like a December mini kit or something, but maybe not. I don't know. It could have been One Little Word. I know the One Little Word kit this year came in one, but mine had a, my envelope was broken. Like the bottom part of it was broken. So, I ended up just throwing it away, which was a bummer. Okay, I'm just going to fill these all in. Yeah, yep, some of them, I don't know, for whatever reason, sometimes like the way that they ship, the envelopes break. Like even my story kit ones occasionally break. I wonder if it's because, like, depending on the weather, like if it's really cold out and it's smushed into an envelope and your carrier isn't careful and they like smush it in somewhere, if the like cold makes it brittle, and then and then it breaks it. I don't know. Okay, what am I looking for here? I want this. So I'm going to add a little bit of extra adhesive onto this star. This wood star is one I got from, I think, Colorcast Designs like forever ago that I never used. And then I'm just going to pop it right into the middle. And that is that. So there's my meal planning. Christmas set with a 6 by 8, 4 by 6, and a 3 by 8. Yeah. Let's see what you guys think. Mine broke too. Yeah. Oh, they sent a replacement with your next subscription box. Oh, well, that was nice. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of them I have. The large ones, though, like when a large one breaks, I would probably reach out about that. Like I probably should have when mine came in broken, because I could have used it. I like those. I like them. Okay, let's move on to this next one here. So, all right, this next project is a birthday spread. Yay! Which this past year, so my birthday is right after Christmas, which means we usually don't do very much for it because we're just like evented out. Like we've had enough. And so I don't really have a ton of pictures. I have like 2 that I made my husband take because I knew I wanted it. So what I've got, I am using the Celebrate Today kit again. I had a whole bunch of projects with this particular kit because I believe it was released in December, and I was working on December Daily in December. So I was, not interested in in making a bunch of spreads outside of December Daily at that time. So what I've got is I've got a picture of me, and then I also found, so I like looked up some questions to ask yourself every year, and I filled that out for myself. So I'm just going to stick this up at the top, and I'll tell you what those questions are because I think it was really fun. So I have like my name and my age. So I turned 33 this year, or I guess in 2020, but like the second to last day, basically, or third to last day of 2020. So I turned 33, and I said, so my questions were, what did you do last year that you've never done before? My answer was that I started a YouTube channel for crafting, right? That was brand new last year. I started it in the middle of January of 2020. What was the best book you read last year? And I said Lamb by Christopher Moore, which he is like a satirical writer. So it's a funny like fantasy version, but also like heartwarming and stuff. So it was a really great book, Lamb by Christopher Moore. What kept you sane this past year? I said talking with friends, being outside, and whiskey. Who was the best person you met last year? I said my online friends, Tashi and Kasha. When did you feel the most alive last year? I said traveling to Saugatuck with our family. While we still had to take extreme precautions, it was nice to get out of the house for once. We went in, I want to say August. No, not August. Maybe it was June or July. I don't remember. It was in a warm month, like warm enough we could go into a pool. So it was nice. What do you wish you would have done more of? I said rest. What is one change you want to make this year? I said eventually stop homeschooling. And what are 3 words you would use to describe your last year? I said scary, productive, home were my 3 words. So it was really fun. Like that was a great way to record some of like me of the last year, my thoughts on the last year, but not necessarily like 2020 as like 2020, but more like my year of being 32, if that makes sense. So it was a little bit different way of thinking about it. So that's that. I also have a bunch of journaling in here too, which is fun. So this I'm just going to add. I left enough room to add some of these cute little die cuts in here because they're cute and I don't want to waste, or I don't want to not use them. So I wrote about like just the world being super strange and about, you know, like, because this being a birthday spread, you know, I needed to touch on the fact that like the whole last year we had the pandemic and all that stuff. And I talked about how like we were super careful, especially right before Christmas, so that we could spend Christmas with my family. So we like quarantined for 2 weeks. We didn't see anybody for 2 weeks. We didn't go anywhere for 2 weeks so that we could all be together at Christmas time. And the nice thing about having a birthday 4 days after Christmas is that we could just like be with each other. We basically like stayed over and had a sleepover party at my parents' house for a couple of days so that I could also spend my birthday with my family, which was really nice. And my daughter, her birthday is the first week of January. So we celebrated mine and hers on the same day just because we weren't sure if we were going to be able to do anything for her actual birthday. Because by then I was back to homeschooling and back to watching or, you know, taking care of the neighbor who, you know, we made our pod with in 2020. So it was just nice. It was really nice to be able to spend the holidays with family. Okay, so this one, again, really easy. You guys, this is like going way fast. I'm sorry. This is so fast. Okay, but basically this is going to go like this. So I've got this, I've got happy birthday. So talking about like how we celebrated, which is we went and had brownies, opened gifts at my family's, and celebrated both mine and Izzy, best part of the day, spending it with family. I've got this awesome card that says celebrate all the good times, and it looks like a playing card, which is fun. This one that says it's my birthday, and that goes here. So this one goes in the middle, and then that flips over. We've got the questionnaire, and then another photo, which this one was really fun. I just held out my fingers and had Aaron take a photo. Make a wish, and then the happy birthday. So there's my birthday spread. Cool. Going to Puerto Rico on Saturday. Oh, man. Yes. Oh, hi, Marisol. I'm glad you're here. Okay, I wonder if I have a place that I can throw this in. I might not yet. I might do that later. Okay, so this is side 1. This is side 2. Cool. So there we go. There's project number 4. We're just rocking it today. These are all so easy to get done here on the table, right? To get done on the table. All right, so the last one I have for today is a story for Mabel's album. So I'm making Mabel's baby album. Because she was born in September. So in September, we would have been amping up for December Daily. Or actually, no, that's a lie. I would have been amping up for October Daily. And then October was October Daily. And then November was getting ready for December Daily. And then December was December Daily. So I really didn't start working on Mabel's album until January of this year. And I've got, I want to say like 4 months. What month did I have here? Well, that's her first month. But I really didn't start documenting her until about month 3. Yes, 3, 4, 5, and now she's 6 months old. So I still have to go back and do her newborn, 1 month, 2 months, and then I think I need one more story for 3 months. So to go in her like newborn area, I put together the spread. So this is all about, not necessarily her birth story, which I still need to make that one, like her birth story, but, I still need to, what was I saying? I still need to do her birth story. This is the story of all of us who went and waited at the hospital. So, she was born in September, which is COVID times. So we couldn't go in to the hospital. We had to wait in the parking lot. And Alex and Caitlin, our in-laws, they, or, my husband's brother and his wife, Caitlin, who you guys all know and love, they didn't find out Mabel's gender until she was born. So we all went to the hospital and waited in the parking lot, like basically tailgated together, separately but together. And as soon as she was born, Alex ran out and announced it to us. So I've got a picture of Alex and my husband, who are like standing there fist pumping because now they're brothers and dads. So that was an exciting moment for them. So that's this picture here. And I've got a picture of Alex and his parents, so his mom and his dad. It's also so interesting because everybody's like masked. So how interesting will that be to look back on, of like, look at, everybody who came and we're all wearing masks. It's so wild, but cool. So I've got a picture of Alex and his parents there. This, I believe I'm cutting in half. Let's make sure before I do it. Yep, cutting that in half. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Caitlin can look. Half the time, Mallory, I will like text Caitlin and be like, hey Caitlin, so my theme I'm working with this month is, what is our kit right now? That our story kit that I'm crushing right now. What is it? Connect? Yes. I'm like, our story is connect, and I need some journaling, or I need you to make me a story about blah, blah, blah. And she'll do it. So most of the stuff in this book are her words that I get from her. So I get words and I get photos, and then I just make the pages, which is fun. So yeah, she knows. She totally knows all about this. And then she gets to watch all the videos of me putting it together. So yes. Okay. So now this is the picture of them when Mabel was born. So I've got a bunch of pictures here on the cards, which this is a great way to use up extra cards that you have, is just take some of that empty space and throw a picture in there instead. So there's that. And then this one, I'm just going to add this like congrats into the middle. We're going to make this kind of a title card. I always see my gifts. Yes. Okay. So what's cool about this one, actually, is that this is the only spread in this album right now, anyways, that is not Caitlin's words. So this one I wrote from my perspective, which I want to tape these together. So I'll read it for you guys here in a second once I get this all done. So yeah, 90% of it is going to be hers. I just did a spread for my next Paige Evans cut file project. So my first one came out today, which was fun. And I already have my other one done, which will be, I think in like 2 weeks is when that one comes out. And I did a page about Mabel. And it's about Mabel and Aaron. And I actually had Aaron do the writing, which is really fun. So, you know, he wrote a little bit to Mabel, and that is that spread. So most of the stuff is either Caitlin or Alex, or sometimes both of them doing the writing, and then sometimes it's us doing it, which makes it fun. So she'll have, like, when Mabel goes back and looks at this in the future, she'll have a lot of different voices in here. And actually that really makes me think that maybe I need to reach out to the grandparents. So like my husband's parents and Caitlin's parents, or maybe have her reach out to them. Caitlin, if you're listening, this is a good idea, I think. And ask them to write a little bit of something to put in here too. Actually, that would be really cool. So I'm going to do that at some point. And yeah, I think that's a great plan. Okay, so this one I'm putting back to back because I'm just going to punch it and it'll go into the album just like that. All right, so what do I want to do here? Where do I want to put you and you? Hooray. It's cute. Yeah, seriously, yes. So we need to get them. So Caitlin, next time you talk to your mom, ooh, I'm putting that there. Next time you talk to your mom, tell her that I need her to write something. Or if I tell you a theme and that's a theme you think she could like write about, you know. I probably should have hole punched this first before I did that. That's okay. That's okay. Anyway. Yes. What a milestone. Oh, you say the same thing. It's kind of annoying. Oh, wait. Can I get you to cover this up so that it just has it once? Not really. But I could put it like right here. What a milestone. Sure. Let's do it. Otherwise, I'll never use you. So we're going to use you. All right. There's that. And there is that. All right. So what I need is a page protector. I need to date stamp you. So it's just going to be date stamped everywhere, I guess. So there's no forgetting what day she was born. September 2020. 03. So fun fact about Mabel's birth. Mabel was born the same exact, no, it was actually like 3 minutes earlier, I think. But we found out the exact same minute that Allie Edwards released her December daily product. So we were in the parking lot of the hospital and I didn't have service. I had to walk around the whole parking lot to get service so I could order my Allie Edwards December stuff. It was so stressful. And then I literally like put everything in the cart. I pressed buy and not a second later, I got the text message that said Mabel's, or not Mabel's born, but you know, baby's born or the baby's here. It was insane. So that is a day I'll never forget because it was also the same day as all of that. It was so wild. And then, yeah, I also shared it like on Instagram while we were going through it. And it was really fun because, you know, people were following her along. I didn't even notice. No, it was so funny, Caitlin. I was like freaking out in the parking lot. Like, oh my God, December daily. Oh my God, when's this baby going to be here? Yeah. Totally nuts. Totally. Okay, let me grab, I think I have page protectors in here. I do. So I am putting Mabel, I actually got a second one of these because I'm going to do half of her first year in one and half in the other. This was the December Daily 3x8 album, which I thought was awesome because Mabel's nursery is like foresty themed. Actually, if you guys are have heard of any of that, let's get this situated here real quick. For animes, her room is Totoro is the theme of her bedroom, her nursery, which is so cute. Okay, I kind of want to punch these. That is not gonna work. Let's do this one. Sometimes they get like too stretched out, these guys, and then they don't actually clamp anymore. Okay, that works. So, hole puncher, and we'll hole punch these things. Yes. Okay, so we are gonna punch the holes so we can get this all in the album, and then I'll read you guys the little story here that I wrote for Mabel. Okay. And then that'll be it. This is like a really short day. That's okay though, right? Just means that now you guys can all feel inspired to scrapbook and tell your stories, and then you can go do it. You have time in your night to still go do it. All right, one more. Okay, so put that back on. And then get rid of this. And put these in. Oh, you know what? I need another one of these. Oh, I forgot. This is an opening spread. All right, so one more of those guys. And it's going to go in. So that means I'm going to need something to go on the front. Like the front section, which honestly is fine because that gives me room for her like actual birth story to go in. Wait, what? No, I don't want that. I want, oh wait, oh, Happy Day. Yes. I was like, I don't want two stripes in the same one. I like the variety. Okay, so we've got those two on one side. This is going to go on this side. And what a milestone will go in the bottom. Okay, so it'll go like that. And then this will go here like that. So it'll just be this little piece in the middle with that around it. So what I wrote for this one, so I have this congrats, so very happy for you. The occasion was welcome baby Mabel Erin Idunate on 9/3/2020. So I said, oh man, we have been looking forward to this day for so long, and finally the time for baby Idunate has arrived. I remember waking up at 4 a.m. to Erin telling me your baby was on the way. We quickly phoned the Shaws, that's my parents, and ran over there to drop off the kids. Erin called off of work, and then we headed to the hospital, grabbing food on the way. Normally, we would have come inside to wait for the baby's arrival, but COVID. So instead, we excitedly tailgated in the parking lot. Before long, Tito, Christina, Grandma Lola, and Carissa joined us in the parking lot waiting room. Then finally at 10 a.m. on September 3rd, the most beautiful baby girl was born into the world. And 10 a.m. isn't technically her birth time. That's when we found out that she was born. Alex came running out to reveal that Caitlin had given birth to a baby girl, and we learned her whole name, Mabel Erin Idunate. We jumped up and down, we screamed with delight, we got tears in our eyes at pure joy of it all. Aside from the birth of my own children, this was the next best moment of my life. I'm so proud to be a Tia to Mabel, and I'm so excited to be there all along the way as she lives and grows. So I probably should have signed my name. You know what? I'm going to do that. Because, like, how does she know? How does she know who wrote that? Okay, we're going to do that right now. First going to go, love, Tia, Crystal. Which she's just going to call me Tia, but I guess that, you know, whatever. Tia Crystal. Aaron, his uncle name is Audie. because Alex and Aaron used to call each other Audie when they were children. So Alex is Audie to my kids, and Aaron is Audie to their kids, which will be confusing, but you know, who cares? So that is the maple spread for today. I'm going to stick it in her book here, and then you know, I think this will go here at the beginning is where I'm going to put it before we get to 1 month. And it'll just go right in. Super fun. See, it's already getting pretty like chunky in here. So there was no way I was going to get a whole year in, which is awesome. It's awesome. I like to call so many of my aunts Tia blank. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. So we all have like different names. So like Caitlin is Can is what she goes by. And Erin has 3 sisters. One of them is just Aunt Rachie. One of them is Aunt Danielle. And Rachie is Rachel. And then we've got Kiki is what my sister-in-law Christina goes by. So nobody is Tia. So I was like, I'm going to be Tia. I love it. So that is, you know, that is that. TT, that's so cute. We have Tita is what they call their grandma. So Tito is what we call my father-in-law. That's his like grandpa name. We all have like weird names. So like even my dad goes by Popeye. So not Papa, he's Popeye, like Popeye the Sailor Man. Which is just, you know, like a cute name. And I actually love it because it's different than anything else. And he is kind of like Popeye the Sailor Man. So, you know. Yeah, you guys, that's all I have for today. This is only an hour. What do you have? Our TT. She made us call her TT. TT Goga? TT Margie. So cute. I love like grandparent names. They're so fun. All right, so I'm just going to bring back what we did. I'll show you guys what we did. We'll recap here. And now you guys have like a whole hour of your night that you get to go and do some crafting. Right? Right? That's what you're all going to go do, right? Okay, so here's what we got. We've got this Made the Effort, Starting a New Habit, water tracker, which I'm going to track my water. You guys hold me accountable to that, okay? Like, I really do need to drink more water, so pop in my DMs every once in a while and be like, hey, so how's that water going? Because I need it. We've got the meal planning page here. We've got this one tiny little story about the December daily prep party on the back side. And then we have a birthday spread. So you guys, we got, I mean, this is still 4 projects. It's still 4 projects. It's just, they were easy for 4 kind of simple projects this time. Do you have a water bottle? I do. Actually, I just got a cool one recently that's got a giraffe on it because we love giraffes in our house. So yeah, I have one. I just need to use it. I bought it like 2 weeks ago and I still haven't used it. There you go. You guys just bother me all the time. How's that water? Yes. Oh, Mallory, and I saw your comment on the page. I just didn't have a chance to respond to it. I don't have any special settings. I use an auto blade. And whatever, I usually go for, like, you know how you can select your paper quality? I usually go for textured cardstock, which I think they have in there is like 80 pound. I have no idea. It's just textured cardstock. So I usually will pick that with my auto blade, and that's it. I don't know. I don't have anything special that I do. I probably need to learn more about that because I really don't know a whole lot. I just throw it in there and tell it to cut. I don't know. I do use like a spatula. Where is that thing? It might be in my toolbox. Let me see if I can find that, and then I'll show you what I use to help me pull stuff off. It's not in here. What did I do with that? It's usually right here on my desk. Oh, you know what? I probably put it in my mixed media box. Anyway, it's like it's not like a cooking spatula. It's like one of those like ones that you use for collage medium or whatever, that you like spatula it on there. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I mean, I do, but I don't know what these things are called. Anyway, I use that to help me like get underneath the files to help me like get them off the sticky mat. I also use my sticky mats until they like literally have no stick. Like I sometimes even I'll take washi tape and like tape my paper onto my mat and then cut it, because I should probably replace them sooner than that, but I don't. Oh, the first silhouette. Okay. Yeah, I have the Cameo 3. Yes, that's it. The palette knife. Yes. And it's like, you know, it's like fat, but thin. Okay. I should stop talking because, you know, fat, but thin. Okay. Whatever. It's ridiculous. Ugh. Go fill it up right now. Okay, as soon as I get off of this live, I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle, I promise, and I'll post it on my stories just for you guys. 6 glasses. So, funny story here. You know what? I'm gonna turn you guys around here. We'll just chit chat while I clean up my desk. And you guys, I'm not gonna craft anymore. So if you don't want to just hang out and chat, then I'll see you guys next week when I am crafting again. Sorry, it's gonna be a little shaky here. Woo, look at this hair. Okay, so funny story. When I was pregnant with both of my kids, people used to ask me all the time, like, oh, do you have cravings, or, you know, do you like detest anything or whatever? And honestly, I didn't really crave anything except water. I could never drink enough water. It was like I could have had a pool of water. Like, it was just water all the time. And then, like, in normal life, I just don't drink a lot of water all the time anymore. I should. I also really like super cold water, like ice, all the ice. And maybe that's part of it, is our ice maker broke in our freezer. So now we have like 2 trays of ice. And so then, you know, you run out and you're like, oh, man, who took the last bit because they didn't refill it? Yeah, anyway, that's it. Yes. Hot dogs, hilarious. Yes, new mat. I agree, Mallory. Yeah, you left. Bye, Mallory. Have a good night. I was gonna say I agree with you about new mats. They are annoying. They're super annoying. Yes, ice water all the way. Plus, like, isn't there the whole like, oh, you burn extra calories if it's cold because your body has to like use calories to heat it up? I don't know. That doesn't really matter. But I guess bonus points for cold water, you know? It's bonus points. Sorry, I'm cleaning up while I'm chatting here and reading you guys. You should drink from a Yeti. Oh, because it like keeps it cold all the time, right? Because it's like one of those insulated. Yes, I should drink from a Yeti. You are right. Millie, what is wrong with you? You don't like cold water? What? Hey, did you guys see in my Instagram stories, did you see how I put the cat bed in my shelves here? The cat's in there right now. He likes it. So I think that was a good move to put the cat bed in the shelf. Just FYI. Pam, you don't like cold water either? Jeez. Cold beer too. What? I think I drink more because it's room temperature. Huh. My mom likes room temperature water. That's so cute, Shervik. Yeah, I should. The cat bed solution. It's so great. Well, at first, because he climbed all over my stuff. Like, he likes to get all over my desk, and he likes to get all over all this, and I'm just like, oh. In fact, I think last time I was live, he was, like, jumping on stuff, and I was like, seriously, cat, get out of here. And then I took a picture of him, and I was like, one of these things doesn't belong, which I think which I phrased that wrong. I should have said, like, one of these things is not like the other. You know, have you guys ever heard that saying? Or, like, you look in a picture, and it's one of these things is not like the other. And it was regarding him being like in my shelf. So then, you know, everybody's like, of course he belongs. Of course he belongs in that shelf, because I said one of these things doesn't belong. Of course he belongs, which of course he belongs. And then that got me thinking that I need to go put a cat bed in the shelf. Like, that makes sense to me. And the cat bed that he never used, now he uses. So winning. You can't stand your wife's stinking cats. Caleb, just put some cubes like in your craft cave and then fill them with cat beds, and then maybe the cats will all go in there. Okay, now I'm thinking, like, how hilarious would it be to like get a cube shelf, right? Like, let's say you have a lot of cats. We have 2, but if we had a lot of cats, and then we could like put beds in all of the cubes, and then it would be like a cat hotel. Yes, I'm on to something here. Cat hotel. Cat beds. Yes. Don't tell her though. Yes. Yes. Caitlin, I love that you would have suggested it. That's so funny. All 3 of you. That's so funny, Beatrice. That they're all on the Rescog. Cats are hilarious, you know? Cat hotel. Anyway. Hilarious. All right, you guys. Well, this has been fun. I love my Thursday nights, and I love hanging out with all of you guys. Yeah. Do you guys have any like questions or anything you want me to speak on before I go? I'm happy to do that. Jennifer, I'm loving it. Like a pod hotel. Pod hotel. Yes. Oh my God. Your guys' comments are my favorite. I think I've told you guys this before, that sometimes when it's like super chatty on here and I can't like read them all the time, that I will stop my video and then go hang out on the couch and like read through all your stuff before. It's fun. Hey, one thing I will say for anybody who's still here and hasn't heard of my Patreon yet, one of the things we're doing this month, and actually it's something I will probably continue for like new people who sign up, are some meet and greets. So if you enjoy meeting crafty people, and if you are in my Patreon group and you haven't signed up for one yet, what are you waiting for? Also, if you're in my Patreon group and you haven't signed up for one and like the slots are gone, I will add more. I'm just waiting for them to all fill up before I add more times in there. But yes, so basically I have like a Friday slot, or I have a Friday time, a Saturday time, and a Sunday time for the time being, because there's a lot of new people. And then eventually I'll just add a few in for like new people, and then, you know, we'll see where it goes from there. But they're so fun. So like, even if you just come for like, even if you just join it for a short period of time for like a month, just to come and say hi and meet people face to face, it's been so fun. That's all I want to say. So yeah, if you enjoy hanging out with crafty people, come hang out. Come hang out. It's really fun. I'd like to sign up twice. I know. And Caitlin, if you're listening, you need to sign up. Because like, I was talking to Caitlin, my sister-in-law, and she's like, I feel so selfish for taking up a place. I'm like, listen, you know, people want to meet you too, kid. Get in there. Sign yourself up. Yes. So Lisa, when you sign up, so I am sending them out. So like today I'm going to get on there today I'm going to get on there and send all the Zoom links for the ones for this weekend. And then next week I'll do the same thing on Thursday. I'll send out for the next weekend. That way for me, it doesn't confuse me because it's a lot to like remember. So I need to get on there and send the links out, but I will send them to your email, whatever email you signed up on Patreon through. So check that out. It'll be there for sure tomorrow morning for you. Yes. Cool. Call me out and I have to. Yeah, get on there, Caitlin. Get it done. So yes, it is through Zoom, Marisol. So I just, you know, send you guys the Zoom link to your email. Yes. So you can get in there. But it's been really fun. It's been like you guys know that I am in the one little word stuff and like doing the one little word thing this year. And the word I chose was embrace. And in January, when I filled out all of my prompt stuff, and this was, you know, Patreon wasn't like in my foresight at that point. And one of the things I wrote is that I wanted to embrace a role as a community builder because community is really important to me. So I love that this avenue has created the opportunity to do that. And part of building a community is not only me getting to know other people and other people getting to know me, it's, you know, others in the community linking up and getting to know each other too, which has been really cool about these small group meet and greets. So yes, so fun. So yeah, all right. That's what I wanted to say to you, is for everybody who's like liking this hanging out thing, come hang out. That is it. So I'm gonna let you guys go now because I'm just chatting and saying nothing. But this has been fun. Next week I'll be back again, and next week we are doing day in the life for this past week. I just wanted to sit on it for a few days and not feel stressed to like get it all prepared for today. So I'm gonna get it going over the weekend, and then on Thursday we'll get together and we'll put it together. So I'm excited for that. And then after that, we'll be back to doing more story projects so I can get this bin emptied out. Look at this. Look at it. It's getting better. Look at, I have room in this bin now. Do you see that? So we're going to get there. We're going to get that bin emptied out. And then when the bin's empty, we'll switch over and we'll do some story kit crushed for older kids during lives. So I'm excited for that. All right. That is it for real this time. I'm leaving. I hope you all have a great night. And thanks for coming and being here with me. I love it, you guys. I appreciate it. And that's it. So good night. See you guys in all the places. Bye, you guys.